Hello, hello, hello. How are you guys doing today? Happy Saturday. Oh my gosh, it's early today. It is an early vlog today. Let's start this off by doing a little time and temperature check. It is currently 2:19 p.m. on what has turned out to be a rather beautiful Saturday afternoon, but it wasn't. It wasn't earlier. It was thunderstorms, and it was cloudy and rainy, and I was laying in bed most of the late morning, early afternoon, and I could just hear the thunder outside. I rolled over. I was like, Alex, can you hear that? He has AirPods in. He's like, I have my AirPods in. I can hear the thunder. The thunder was so loud. Now, and it always reminds me of that scene from Rear Window, which I just saw again not too long ago, where Thelma Ritter, who plays Jimmy Stewart's nurse in it, says, about when it rains the one night, she says, I thought it would cool things down, but it just made the heat wet. And that's what it feels like. It feels like the heat is now wet. It is so damp and humid. And when I came out here to start the vlog, I was like, okay, I have to sit here for a couple minutes because the camera got all fogged up and stuff. So I was like, I'm just gonna sit out here and drink some coffee. And my new coffee cup came today, which I was gonna use, but I thought I'll save it because I had already poured my coffee. So I poured my coffee in. See, look at all the glasses all fogged up. Do you guys remember these beautiful cups from Sullivan's that I had to have at the beginning of the summer? That I probably used like 2 or 3 times each this summer. I haven't really used them that much. They're not really practical, in all honesty. I think they're beautiful. I don't know if you can see them. They're kind of I don't know. Anyway, they look like cut crystal, but they're plastic. This one's green on the bottom, and it's kind of got some blue on it. You can't really see it on camera the way it looks in the light, and I can't, well, if I drink some more of this, I'll show you, but, and the other one has more rainbow colors on the bottom. Looks like prisms. Do you remember prisms that do people still have those hanging, in their windows? I remember going over to people's houses when I was a kid, and they would always have those prisms hanging in their windows. But anyway, they're not very practical, because for a cup of iced coffee, I don't put any ice in them because they sweat so bad. And then they're also kind of small. I love them. I think they're beautiful. But, and then for well, I don't drink Diet Coke anymore at the house. I always get Diet Dr. Pepper. But for a Diet Dr. Pepper, I mean, this is coffee. This is not Diet Dr. Pepper. But I don't even know that a can and some ice would even fit in this. So they're not really practical. But I had been looking at this coffee cup. Let me see if I have a picture of it. Well, I can just Google search it because the brand is called Cascada or something like that. Y'all don't have to I just want to, I'm just going to put this out there. You don't have to correct me when I mispronounce words and things like that. When I mispronounce my allergy medicine and stuff. If you correct me once and I continue to not say, I'm probably not going to ever get it correct. I mean, it's kind of I get so many words wrong, and I appreciate it, I do, because sometimes people, if they do it once, I'm like, oh, I didn't know that's how you pronounce it, but then I forget it again, so I appreciate you, but you don't feel like you have to do it time and time again, because I'm probably not gonna remember, in all honesty. But what's the cup? Hold on a second. It's Cascada cup or something. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? No, that's not it. Let me see if I have a picture of it. Hold on a second. Because they're these blue and white cups. They're really pretty. So I ordered it, and it just came yesterday. I had it on my list of things I wanted to get. Cascada cup. Okay, it's octopus all over my cup. Let's look it up. Octopus. Octopus. Cup. It says cupcakes. No. Now it's pulling up coffee mugs that look like Cascada. Maybe that's not, I should just go inside and get it, shouldn't I? Oh, here it is. Here it is. Cascada. C-A-S-K-A-T-A. It's the Cascada Lucy Stainless Steel. So this is, and you can get it on the website, the Cascada website. And it's really big. I'll show it to you. I'll bring it out next time I do a vlog, and I'll make my coffee. But it is Lucy Stainless Steel Insulated Tumbler. It's $38. You can get it off, and they have dishes. I think Lucy is the name of So it's like this octopus. Isn't it pretty? So I got that. I was going to use that today, but I had already poured my coffee in this. So I was like, we'll just use that. So anyway, yeah, this morning it was like thunderstorming and it was like raining and stuff. And so I was like, it is going to rain all day. So I was like, I should probably go. Well, first of all, so my neighbor Laura today is having a birthday party. So she's having, well, her birthday party. Her birthday, I think, is on Tuesday because I asked her if she wanted to go to the pool that day and stuff like that. So she used to do this birthday party every year, like when she first moved in here, and she hasn't had it for the last couple years. And it's like her and all her college friends. And so she has like, it's it's gonna be kind of funny, honestly, because some of our neighbors haven't lived here since she's done this. It's kind of a rager. And so, I mean, it's not like 100 people, it's like 20 people. But she puts out like a text message to all of us, and she goes around, she lets everybody know, and she's like, do you care if I park in front of your, people park in front of your house and stuff like that? We're all like, no. I mean, she fully lets people know. In fact, she put out a text message to our group this morning, and she was like, where is it at? The Coalition of Discovery. She was like, hey everyone, I'm having my party for my birthday today. So there will be some cars and we will be loud during the day. It starts at 5, but I'll make sure we quiet down as it goes into the night. If you're bothered by something, please let me know. But I will be grilling, so feel free to stop by and get a hot dog or a burger or a drink. She's so sweet. So anyway, but she does this thing. This is what she's so excited about. Alex did it one year. She does an adult slip and slide. So she buys, there's no, we have no hill or anything, okay? So she buys this huge, just like, I think she just left to go get it. She buys this huge plastic tarp, and then she puts it like in the side of the yard, going into like her side of the yard. It's like 100 feet long and it's like 30 feet wide. And so they all do it at the same time. Like they go down, and she just like has a hose constantly going on. It's so something that I would have done as a kid. I love it. So for those of you, I don't know if I've shared this before, but Laura is an only child, and I'm a lonely child. And I'm an only child. So we so relate. We have told these stories. Like when we talk about the slip and slide, I was like, oh my God, I did that as a kid with like the kids in the neighborhood. We'd always come up with these ideas. There is this cat that is across the street that is just staring straight at me. This is the weirdest thing. Nature has been so weird today, but this cat is kind of like, you guys, I have never seen this cat before. Look, I have to show you guys. Hold on a second. Oh, it just ran across the street. Oh, it went somewhere. Well, let me just show you. There's a mystery that's going on over there, okay? So, there's something very strange going on. Whenever this kind of stuff happens, I never finished the Harry Potter books. I read like the first 4, and then I think I read the first 4. What was the last one that I read? I don't know. I haven't even seen all the movies. And then I didn't know if I really wanted to finish them or not. And so, anyway. And then J.K. Rowling just got real weird. And then I just was like, I don't even know if I'm going to finish them or not. But do you remember, like, I think it's in the very beginning of the first one when Harry Potter is like he's a baby and he's born. And then, like, all the people come to, like, the neighborhood, and it's, like, an owl, and there's all these, like, do you know what I'm talking about? But they're, like, it's, like, Mrs. Whoever. I don't know the Harry Potter books like that. What's the 4th one? The 4th one is the big one. It's not the biggest one, I don't think, but it's the, I was just talking about this on vacation, because the woman from Portugal, she loved the Harry Potter books, and we were talking about that. And she's like, have you read them all? And her husband was like, oh my God, she's obsessed with those books. The 4th one, here, let's look them up. This is gonna try. Oh, somebody just texted back to the Coalition and said, all good with me. I'm at a party right now in the South Side. Everybody's partying today except for Peter. The Harry Potter, something to Doom. Harry Potter books in order. I know the 4th one is the one I read. Books. It's so humid today. In order. Goblet of Fire? No, that doesn't sound right. I mean, I know that's the 4th book in order, but it doesn't sound like the last one that I read. No, that is the last one that I read. Yeah. So you know how I always have songs stuck in my head? Okay. I've been watching those, like, American Idols and Britain's Got Talent and stuff. And do you know the guy? I don't know if he won a couple years or not, but his audition, he did the song Monsters with James Blunt. And then he performed it with James Blunt. And I love his audition of that. And then I love his performance with James Blunt. And so I watched that, like, 3 different versions of it last night. Like, him singing it on something else, and then him on American Idol, his audition, and then him singing it with James Blunt. And now I have that song stuck in my head. Which, have you ever heard that song? Oh my god, that song is so sad. But every day it's like a different song that's stuck in my head. But anyway, the Harry Potter book, at the beginning of it, when, like, Harry Potter is, like, born or whatever happens. I don't remember what happens at the beginning of Harry Potter, okay? But whatever happens at the beginning, and it's, like, Mrs. McGonagall or whatever her name is, and she's, like, she's, like, an owl that turns into, like, a witch in the street. Do you know what I'm talking about? It's, like, all these animals in the street, and the guy's, like, walking down the street. These are the Harry Potter books, right? And he's, like, why are all these animals, like, just staring at me? Okay, I feel like that sometimes. I do. Like, I feel like, what are they called, muggles? Just normal people? I feel like a normal person that's just like, is there like something witchy poo going on with these animals that I'm not aware of? Like, cause this cat is just like standing there across the street. Well, she's not there anymore. But just staring there like looking at me. I'm so confused about it. Okay, but anyway. We'll get back to the time and temperature and the starting of this thing. I just have to tell you about the weirdness of this day. Okay, so it's been raining and storming out here. So I couldn't really go out to check the bird feeders and stuff. And my little water thing, which I put underneath the tree. Somebody commented and said, oh, you shouldn't put underneath the tree because of the bird feed and stuff. I was like, oh, that's kind of like a good idea. But then when I, like, the day that I moved it out there were already, like, leaves and dust in it from out here. And so I was like, you know what? Like, I don't know that it really makes a difference. And when I checked and I put it under the tree, I have it, like, in an area where there's not, like, a lot of bird seed falling. So there isn't, like, a lot of bird seed in it. But I have to tell you the weirdest thing that happened. Okay, so, do you know yesterday when I was trying to show you how the squirrel goes on top of the bird feeder? And he, like, hangs upside down, and then I could never show it to you because he wouldn't do it, Steve the squirrel. Okay. That bird feeder is, like, the only one that when I come out here every single day is completely empty. But I don't ever really look under the ground for it, okay? I don't look under the ground. I just, like, because I look on the other side, because the other side is where I put, like, the corn and stuff like that. So today, when I was looking out there, I was waiting until, like, it stopped raining, and I was really going to check I was like, is there something on the side of the water thing? So anyway, well, the water thing was weird. I'll tell you what happened in a second. I think it was one of my neighbors, but it wasn't Laura, so I don't know who it was. So it might have been somebody walking by, which I kind of live for, but anyway. So I look underneath, so I come out here, right, and I can see the green one is like 3/4 full. The finch feeder is like half full. The finch feeder, that's accurate of what the birds are eating, because the squirrels cannot get in that. I mean, I've seen them try. Like, they, like, go, like, at it, and, like, it's locked in place. The green one is the same way. It has a lock mechanism. So the squirrels, raccoons, they cannot get into it. The only way to eat is from the bottom of it. The one that's kind of like an open house, like, I know that I'm just going to put food in there and they're going to toss it around or go in there and eat it. I'm fully aware of that. But the other one has, like, a lock on the top. But the top part of it is kind of broken. So I was like, well, I was kind of trying to convince myself, because I think it's pretty, that it still worked. Ooh, that's a pretty Jeep. Somebody had a bright blue Jeep Wrangler. So today when I went out there to look at it, it was like after it stopped raining, I came out here and I was like, it's the only one that's empty. Like, it's completely empty. Like, I'm looking at it right now and I'm not filling it up again. It's completely empty. And I've noticed that Steve the squirrel, or his brothers or whoever, they've done this a lot, where they, like, hang upside down. It's not like they've just done it once. Like, the first I was like, oh, they're trying to get in it. This is cute. And they can't get in it. I've noticed they've done it a lot. So when I looked at it today, I was like, Shirley, and don't call me Shirley, and please don't call me Truly Brown. That is, like, I have not seen that many birds on it. So it's not like 50 birds have been eating off that this morning. So something had to get into that, right? So I go and I check the top. The top is completely locked, right? So I look underneath in the ground, and it's just all the bird seed is underneath the ground. And I'm like, what is going on? So I think what Steve the squirrel is doing is he's getting on top of it and he's leaning it to the side because, you know, like it comes out the bottom and then the birds eat it off the bottom. And then I think he's just like funneling it out of the bottom, which he could do in the green one, but the green one has a trap mechanism on it. So I'm like, this is why this one is almost empty every single day. And then the squirrels are eating it off the ground, which I don't know why they need to do, because I put food on the ground anyway, okay? Which I don't really care. Like, critters eat away. I don't care what critters come up here. If I came out here and there was an emu and a horse sitting in my front yard, I would live for it all day long. I don't really care, okay? If there were giraffes and all kinds of stuff in my front yard, more power to them. I would live for it. Peacocks, the whole 9 yards. I'll feed whatever. I don't care. I don't care if the raccoons or the birds or the squirrels or the chipmunks or whoever. Now we've got even more chipmunks because I sat out here yesterday and they're just running back and forth. So, but I was like, but here's the thing. I don't care that the squirrels are doing that. I mean, I want the squirrels to be able to eat food, right? But I'm not going to fill it up it takes a lot of food to fill it up every day, right? Just for it to be dumped on the ground. I'd rather just take 2 cups and put it on the ground underneath there. So I'm like, okay, well, then I need to get a new bird feeder, which makes me kind of happy because I'm kind of excited about having to buy a new bird feeder. But so I came back here and I'm sitting here thinking about the new bird feeder that I needed to get. But I was like, I don't know, sometimes when I'm sitting here, I think about things I talked about in a vlog like from months ago that I forgot. I was like, I remember talking about a bird feeder that I bought that has a front porch on it. Do y'all remember this? I was like, I remember sitting here talking about, I was like, didn't I buy a bird feeder that looks like a little house? I was like, I am almost convinced that I did. And I even kept on saying, it's the one that hasn't come yet. It's the one that hasn't come yet. That's kind of how I remembered that I bought it. And I was like, I know, I am convinced. Because I went back and forth between this one that looked like a little Cape Cod. They were, to be honest with you, they seemed very impractical to me. Because it was like one bird could sit on the front of it. But I was like, no, they're so cute, I'm going to get them anyway. I took my allergy medicine. I can already feel it in my throat that the allergies are kicking in. But I know I ordered it. Because I went back and forth between this one that looked, this is so stupid. That looked like a little Cape Cod. And this one that looked like a little log cabin. I know I went back and forth with it. So I'm like, well, was it delivered? And it's in the garage? But I cleaned out the garage, and everything is super organized in the garage. So I'm like, no. Because I've got all the bird and outside stuff together. And people ask me about the mosquitoes, like they're like citronella candles. Do you guys remember I bought those like long citronella candles for bugs like 2 years ago? 2 years ago, a year ago. The reason I haven't put them out yet is because I haven't built the tables, which is no excuse. So I should just bring the candles out here. I agree. And I have another candle that I think I looked up that was like my aunt's at her house when she passed away. Like when Caroline was getting rid of stuff, I just took the candle. It's like a really nice, I think it's like a Yankee candle. Remember I looked it up one day because I liked the smell of it, and then I realized it was a citronella candle. That one is just sitting out there. I'm going to bring that one out here tonight. Because the bugs are starting to get bad, like up here at night. I mean, it's getting a little swampy in the neighborhood. So, I'm like, where did that birdhouse go? Well, here's the problem. I have ordered birdhouses, bird feed, squirrel feed from like 4 different places now. So I don't know where. I mean, I would have to go into my phone to see if I have the screenshot of this very specific birdhouse and hope that when I Google searched it, I bought it from the website that I screenshot it from, which I might not have. I might have just bought it from whatever website had the cheapest. So I'm like, did I never get the birdhouse? Was it never, I don't think it was ever delivered. But anyway, I'm going to buy another birdhouse. Because this one, she's done. Girl, she's done. She's had it. Okay? I think like, I was wondering why she's like always so empty. Well, now poor Steve the squirrel, he just comes and empties her out. I wondered why he was just lays in that limb all day long. And he must wait until I go inside. He is a sneaky squirrel, that Steve the squirrel. He must lay on that limb and wait for me to go inside so he can just go in there and just push her to the side and just shh. I mean, it's like, it's completely empty. The other ones are fine. Even the one that they sit inside is like got food in it. Okay. So then this was the mystery of all mysteries that really freaked me out though, okay? So I put the watering bowl for the animals underneath the tree. Because now I'm in my head, right? I'm like, well, should I move it away from the tree? Because they say, like when you look up one, they say put it near trees. Put it near bushes and stuff because that's where more animals come, okay? So that's why I moved it. And in all honesty, I thought until, I can't remember who left the comment, but I agreed with her. I was like, yeah, she's probably right. There is going to probably get a lot of bird feed in there. Because this was a big point of, like, I was really thinking about that comment a lot. So thank you. I think it was Emily that left the comment. So thank you. Because you gave me a lot to think about. Because honestly, what I thought about at first was, when we were in Mexico, do you remember you talking about the birds would take like a tortilla chip or a fry and they would dip it in the water and then it was softer and then they could eat it easier? I was like, well, if bird feed falls in there, then they can just eat it. It's no different than them drinking off the street, which they do all day long. I was like, there's a UPS guy, maybe that's... I don't know what's going to happen with my Shy Wolf candle. I need to contact them. I don't even think they probably know yet it was damaged. Because it was like, whoever was delivering it said it was damaged. It wasn't Shy Wolf's fault. Somebody said that it's called Summer something. They'll probably just send me next month. It's fine. I have never had any complaints with Shy Wolf candles. Like, they have been nothing but absolute perfection. I wouldn't continue to buy the subscription box if I had. But anyway. So, I go out there today. I feel like I should just do a little bit of a field trip. Hold on, let me show you. Okay. You can see it's all damp, right? So the birds typically, they drink out of the streets. See? So I feel like, oh, she's starting to get her stuff set up in her yard and everything. So you can see right here, like the finch feeder's at like the halfway mark, okay? Now this one right here, oh, it is kind of empty right now. Okay, so you can see this one, they sit in this one and then they just like, okay. Oh, there's my neighbor out there. She's starting to cause me problems. And then you can see this one, what they do is, he just goes like this. Because you can see, it's all right there. Okay? And then this one's kind of filled. I started asking her about my water bowl, and then I had the camera right on her, so I had to turn it off. Okay, so I came over here this morning, and look. Somebody took the rock right next to it. The rock used to be inside of it. I gotta clean the water out. But they took the rock and they moved it outside so that a little animal can go up here and now get on here. See? I'm like,
well, now you have a water bowl?
I have a water bowl, but look, I had this rock in the water bowl as well. And somebody came along and put it next to it so that a little animal can run up and get in here. Who do you think did that?
I don't know. Well, you have a real wildlife sanctuary.
I'm trying to compete with you.
I don't have a wildlife sanctuary.
You have got 7 gardens of the world over there.
Yeah,
and I've got the animals over here. Yeah, I gotta clean all this out. It's like swamp stew right now. Here, we'll just clean this out right now. I know everybody's gonna let me have their minute. Anyway. Well, let me come over there right now. I got you on camera before, so I had to stop the camera. When do you want to do the garden tour?
When I'm ready.
When you're ready. Do you ever see the ducks drink right out of there?
Uh-uh.
You never have?
Uh-uh.
Where's the hibiscus?
Yeah, look.
Look at that.
Isn't it beautiful?
It is so pretty. I was talking, like, this year, I think, is more colorful than any other year you've ever had it.
Oh. Earlier you were saying I didn't do as much.
Well, that was before everything kind of, like, turned so...
Right.
But it's so pretty now.
Some things have burnt some shade.
What are these things? These were what I was talking about. These, like, daisy-looking things. What are these? I love these from across the street.
Coneflower.
They're so pretty.
Echinacea.
I love this plant right here, too.
Yeah, some things looks like we've gotten scorched. It's been so hot.
I'll tell you what we need to get rid of, though.
What?
Is this right here. This rose bush.
No.
Yeah, it blocks my view. I can't see everything else.
No, it's a pretty rose bush.
See how pretty her whole garden is? Look at that. So we will do a garden tour whenever you're ready. You think it's supposed to rain again today?
Oh, yeah, I think so.
Yeah. I don't know. It was raining really hard earlier.
Well, I was out at St. Augustine home when it was pouring down.
Was it?
Yeah.
Were you out there looking at the gardens?
Yeah, a friend of mine is in charge of the gardens down there.
Well, that's fun. kind of cozy mystery weather. So anyway, the cozy mystery is this. Okay, well, I got to bring down my hose. Here, I'm going to bring this up here. So I think what somebody did was they put the rock next to here so that, but this just, I have to just tell you, I love this so much that somebody was walking by and saw this. There's no way an animal, okay? Because I was like, at first I thought, did an animal do this? Did an animal? First of all, when I was talking about this casserole dish, do y'all see this casserole dish? So this was my mom's casserole dish that she got, like, I don't know, at some art fair in Chicago, Evanston. Probably when I was like 1 year old. Isn't that so pretty? I just have to tell you, my mom would love that I am using this out here in the yard. That would make her so happy. So yes, I know, so Emily, I know that there's some bird feed in it, but I don't know that I really, to be honest with you, like, it's not like the animals are drinking the cleanest water in the entire world, so little bird feed's not going to hurt them. But I have to tell you, at first, when I came out here, I was kind of like, because you're supposed to put, like, a stick and a rock in it. My husband, I thought he would say, I thought he would be like, you have lost your mind with all this. And yesterday he said to me, when we were going to dinner, I was, like, showing it to him, he goes, Peter, he goes, I think that is so sweet. He goes, you have, like, he goes, this whole nature thing, he goes, that, starting of that reading of that book has completely changed you. It has. Like, it has so slowed down my mind, and I don't know, I was talking to Tony about it last night, but I thought he would think this was the corniest thing, and he's like, I love that you put that out there. So anyway, you're supposed to put, like, in with the water. So this is a little bit deeper, and this is why you put, because they're supposed to be, like, a little bit more shallow. That's why I was thinking about burying it over there, like, in the mulch. But what you do is you put a stick in it and a rock. That way if a little animal gets in here, and, like, not put the water as high, and then they can climb out of it. They don't get stuck in the water, like in a creek, right? But this rock was in there too, okay? So when I came out here today and I looked, the rock was right next to it, like this. And at first I was like, oh, was that those raccoons? Did those raccoons? But then I was like, there's no way a raccoon could, I mean, this rock is, you guys, it's not like the lightest rock. It's a heavy rock. And I was like, so one of my neighbors was walking by. It wasn't Laura. It wasn't my neighbor across the street. Was walking by. And my neighbors next door are not back from church camp yet. They come back tonight, I think. I thought they came back yesterday. So anyway, they come back tonight or tomorrow morning. Anyway, so one of my neighbors had to have walked by and done that. Isn't that crazy? I love that. So I want to pick this up so I can fill this. The hose. Oh, it's starting to rain. I can hear it on the leaves. Should I do a little field trip thumbnail today? The bird feeders. Nobody cares about my thumbnails, do they? Yep. I just asked if it was going to start raining, and guess what? It started raining as soon as I said that. And randomly, I don't know why, I just thought of this, but you know what? I just realized. Because I only filmed one video yesterday. It is so humid. I got out of breath just walking back from that tree. And I'm somebody that walks a lot. There's no reason why that should have. Oh my god, my allergies are so bad today. I should look in there and see if, like, the pollen count is really high or something like that. It's interesting because allergies do not usually last this late in the summer for me. Or do they? And I just don't remember. But anyway, who just texted me? What I just remembered was, this was my random thought on the way back from the tree, was that when I pulled the, I think, did I already just say this? The battery that I used is a battery from yesterday, and I only filmed one video yesterday. So when I was walking back, I was like, I wonder, because I was thinking to myself, because I stopped it, because I got her in the video, and she just wants her voice, she doesn't want her face in the video. So I stopped it, and then I was like, oh shoot, now I don't know how long I've been vlogging for, because usually, you know, it's like 30 minutes, and then I can kind of, and I don't remember what time I said I started it. Do y'all remember what time I said I started this vlog? I do not remember what time I said I started this vlog. It doesn't matter. Anyway, so I was thinking, how long have I started this vlog? Because I want to know how long the battery is going to last. And then I was like, oh, I pulled the battery from the battery charger, which means I have two battery chargers in the kitchen, but the one I pick it from is the one that I put the battery in yesterday. I know this is so stupid, but this is how my mind thinks. My mind works. And so My throat is itching, you guys. Oh my God. We should look up allergies here in Indianapolis in just a second. So anyway, I was like, oh, this is the same battery as yesterday. And I think this might be the one battery that is starting to go. Because it was the one that, like, some of my batteries make it to like an hour and 12 minutes, hour 13, 14 minutes. This one made it to like an hour and 8 minutes. Nikki texted me a picture of her, her chest that she's putting together. This, like, piece of furniture. Oh my God. There's Steve the squirrel. Hey, Steve, he just came back to the tree. I'm like, you have your time with the bird feeder while it's up there because it's not going to be up there for much longer. Let's look up pollen count, Indiana. Is it high? They'll probably say it's the lowest it's ever been or something. They'll be like, why? What's with my allergies? Allergies, Indiana. You guys, it is so hot. I am like sweating. Like, I am just like, oh, look at this. I have to show you guys this. Okay, this is not Steve. I don't know who this is, but this little guy is smaller than Steve. I don't know who this is. I think this is Shirley. I think this is Shirley, Steve's sister. Because this little squirrel looks a lot smaller than Steve. They are a family of con artists, okay? Because, oh, there she goes. They are a family of con artists, and they are trying to con me out of my food. Do you see her just like, she is so cute, isn't she? Look, all the birds are coming up to the finch feeder now. Look at that, all those birds in the finch feeder. Yeah, Shirley. You better go tell Steve there's no food out there. You better go run and hide. I'm gonna arrest you. Just like that book, Shady Hollow. Okay, every time I suggest a cozy mystery to Mel. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. The cardinal is back, and look at what he went to the bird feeder first. The empty one. You guys can you see him? Look. That is a big cardinal. He's kind of hiding. You can't see him right now. He's trying to decide where he wants to go. Now, he's on the empty bird feeder. Maybe not the smartest cardinal. Oh my God, you guys, and look, right here. Hold on. There's a chipmunk. I told you we were having tons of chipmunks out here. There's my little chipmunk. He's right in front of the water thing right there, see? I wonder if he's the one drinking the water thing. Look at him, he's just so still. I think I love the chipmunks most of all. I don't know why. They're just so sweet. But then look at her. Him. That is a beautiful cardinal. You know what I should do is I need to put the bird baths out today so that while I'm filling the other water thing. That chipmunk is just sitting there at the end of the thing. He is so... And now look. Hold on a second. This is crazy today. Shirley she was just sitting there looking at me. See, I can tell that this is a different... Oh, she just ran up in the tree. She's going out. She's chasing after the birds. Shirley, you better be nice. Oh, she's up there in the tree now. Hold on. See, there she is. But she's running up the tree. But she's got like a white chest, so I can tell she's different than Steve. And she's smaller than Steve. I think that's Steve's sister, Shirley. She is a badass. I've heard all about Shirley. She has a motorcycle jacket, and she's one of the pink ladies from Greece. You want to look out for Shirley. How are you? Good. I think maybe I'll name all my animals after the show Grease. The movie Grease. Grease Lightning. Okay, so anyway. Oh, allergies, Indiana. Now that I got to storytelling, my allergies aren't as bad, but I'm still sweating bullets. It is hot out here. Okay, allergies, Indiana. It's going to say nothing. I know that. Pollen count and allergy information for Indiana. Oh, this is taking me to the Weather Channel. It's so hot out here. Grass pollen, high. Tomorrow, high. It's grass pollen that's doing it. Because Alex is affected by it too, but he's not affected by tree pollen and ragweed, and I'm affected by all three. And it's none for tree pollen, none for ragweed. But grass pollen is what we both have, and it's high today and high tomorrow and moderate on Monday. So that must be what it is. Whew. I'm dreaming of a Smoky Mountain Christmas. Last night I started watching the show. Tanya has started, okay, I don't, that was 3 sentences together. I'm having such a hard time picking my next show. Whenever I finish a show, I have a hard time picking the next show. So I know that a lot of people were really excited that I started Ozark. And I don't mean to disappoint you, but I'm not really sure that that's the show for me at the moment. It just seems like a huge commitment. This is part of the problem with like Grey's Anatomy, Below Deck, Ozark. There's just like, well, Grey's Anatomy really, but those are huge commitments. Do you know what I mean? I mean, you're talking like 20 seasons, 18 seasons. Ozark is like 4 seasons of like 10, I think, episodes each. So you're talking 40 episodes, okay? Now, I was catching up. Who is right in the street talking? It's like they're standing like right there talking. But it's not one of my neighbors, I can tell, because... Oh, they're talking, somebody's grandpa telling him to go drop his bikes off or something like that. So anyway... okay, so I'm having a hard time picking a show to be committed to, alright? Because here's part of the problem, too. Is I'm already watching Love After Lockup, Life After Lockup, I'm on season 2. I was trying to get through, oh, there Shirley is back again up in that tree. She is so cute. She's like literally like this big. So I'm trying to get through. I thought Nikki and I were going to be able to get through Love After Lockup and Life After Lockup. I didn't think it came back until like the end of August. Well, I get on the AMC app last night because I was like, I need to start watching some Love After Lockup, get caught up on it again, right? So I go in there to watch an episode last night, and it says, the new season of Love After Lockup coming August 1st. And I was like, oh my God, what? We have 2.5 weeks. I texted Nikki and I said, we have 432 episodes to watch by August 1st. She thought that was so funny. But no, truly, and don't call me Truly Brown, like I said, I have so many, hey, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. We have so many episodes to watch. So there's no way I'm going to be able to, but I am going to be covering it starting the next season. I can just tell you that, whether I know the people or not. You don't really need to know the people 100%. This Angela, well, where I'm at on season 2, Tony got he got arrested again, and then Angela went to jail, or he went to go visit him, and then she threw his stuff in the parking lot because she found his phone where he was talking to somebody, and he had hidden Michelle under Michael's name in his phone, and he thought she was being so slick. This is the same gal that she asked him if he wanted a snake dinner or a BJ, and he said a steak dinner, and she was so put out by it. He doesn't want to be with her. He doesn't want to have sex with her. He doesn't want to. And then he says, oh, she's the love of my life. She's the love of his life because she's... All the people from this season are all like con artists. Season 2. I think that's part of why I don't really love it so much. And then there's Glorietta, and I can't even remember her dude's name is. His name might be Tony too, but he's like Muslim, and she's Catholic, and she's like... Is his name Zach? I can't remember, but she's like, but why won't you change your religion? And then she's got this whole like folder, like her wedding folder, and then she like traps him. She's like, she shows him 3 wedding dresses, and she's like, which wedding dress do you like? And he's like, I like this one. She's like, are you looking at the model or are you looking at the dress? It's like, it's so wackadoodle this season. It's like they are nuts, okay? And so, but anyway... So then I was like, I need to watch something. And I want to watch something this weekend and, like, start it and finish it this weekend. Because I like the limited series. So I was going to watch Your Friends and Neighbors on Apple. I was going to watch Severance Season 2. I was going to watch the 3rd season of Yellow Jackets. I was telling somebody this yesterday. Maybe I was talking about it in my vlog. I think I was talking to Nikki about it. Here's one of my issues with Yellow Jackets. Okay, I've watched all the seasons except for the newest season. I love Yellow Jackets. I think the concept is great. I don't really want to watch a whole other season of it. I mean, the end of last season, they killed off a main character. Literally 2 seconds before the show ended. I don't want to watch... This is what Yellow Jackets does every season, is it's 8 episodes of you're going to find out something, you're going to find out something, you're going to find out something, you're going to find out something. You don't find out anything. Those people have been in the woods now for 20 years, okay? You don't find out anything. Are they witchy poo? Are they voodoo? Do they kill anybody in the woods? Is it all just natural stuff? Like, I'm so confused about the woods. And then in the last 5 minutes of the last episode of the season, they do some cliffhanger. That's like, oh, you're going to watch it again. At this point, I'm bored of it, if you want to know the truth. I'm kind of bored of Yellow Jackets. And so... It's been on my back burner to watch. Oh, I was telling Nikki last night, Poker Face is probably what I'm going to start watching after I finish this. So last night, I was like, I started watching Ozark, and I was like, okay, I gotta really try to get into this, because everybody was wanting me to watch it. Alex loved it. Tanya is so excited that I'm watching it. A lot of you guys were like, okay. I started watching it, and I was like, so bored with it. And then I was like, well, maybe Alex was right. Did I tell you this yesterday? He said, I need to watch it from the very beginning of the episode. This would now be my 3rd time. I was like, nah, I can't do this. I gotta watch it shorter. I gotta watch something just this weekend. We'll start Ozark on Sunday or Monday. So, and this is the thing, too, on the weekends. Like, I've got so many shows backed up to do reactions to and reviews on my Peter Watches TV channel. Like, I've got, like, 5 shows to do reaction, like Sirens, The Waterfront. I've got to catch up on 1,000 Pound Roomies, but the season finale was last week. So once I do the next 2 episodes, those episodes are done until the next season. And so I've got probably 8 reaction videos to do over there. More than that from shows I watched like months ago. It's interesting because a lot of times people will be like, I would love for you to watch this and do a reaction. And I'm like, I would love to do a reaction to it too, but I watched that show 3 years ago. I can't remember it. People ask me to do true crime shows because, you know, like when true crime comes out, sometimes, I mean, I watch true crime shows that came out 10 years ago, like The Jinx. When I watched The Jinx last year, I mean, I think it had been out for like 6 years or something, but it was new to me. So what I need to do is, like, I had a list in here before. I was keeping a list. Well, I keep a list of all the shows I watch, but all the shows I wanted to react to. What would happen is, like The Waterfront's a good example of this. Okay, it's trending on Netflix right now. I don't think that many people are interested in a reaction to The Waterfront. But that doesn't mean that a year from now people won't be, right? So every show that I finish, I just need to do a reaction to over there. Whether it's 5 minutes, it's 20 minutes, whatever. I just need to do a reaction to it over there. So that it's up there. Because sometimes people will be like, oh, can you react to this? I'm like, did I watch that show? And then I'm looking through my list. I'm like, oh yeah, I watched that show. So I've got enough shows. Plus, I want to do all the train wreck shows on Netflix because I think those are fantastically done. And then I have like 5 documentaries. But in all honesty, other than like a true crime documentary on the weekend, I don't really love to watch, like Alex and I, when we watch reality TV to get like caught up and stuff like that. That's one thing. But like RuPaul's Drag Race and The Housewives. But stuff that I'm going to watch, I like to wait till the week to watch that. Like with Sister Wives, I always watch it during the week. And 1,000 Pound Sisters and stuff like that. To take the notes. On the weekend, I like to kind of like watch something more fictionalized. So last night I was like, I don't know what to watch. And like 2 or 3 months ago, Tanya had told me about this show, this Swedish show called The Glass Dome. And I knew it was only 6 episodes because I had looked at it. It was some mystery. So the last time I said, I got this, it's like this receipt or something on my, did you forget like pieces of little receipts? So it was like a month ago or something, I don't know. I was talking to Tanya about it. I was like, remember that show, The Glass Dome? You told me, she told me at the time, she was like, oh my God, you gotta watch this show. It is so good. My legs are sweaty. I am so sweaty out here. And she was like, did I tell you that? And I was like, yeah, you told me it was like one of the best shows you'd ever seen. It was so good. You couldn't stop watching it. She's like, oh, I don't really remember it. She's like, you know how I am with movies and TV shows. So last night I pulled it up. I was pulling up all these different shows. I think I pulled up 8 different shows last night to start. And Ozark I like was going to do like twice. And I was like, I know, this is the other thing too. I really truly believe that once I get like 2 or 3 episodes into Ozark or Grey's Anatomy, I will love it. And I think, this is going to sound so corny, but I think part of the fear is that once I'm in a 4-season, a 20-season show, because I'm like this with Love After Lockup, I'm not going to want to start something else because I'm going to be so committed to like, because last night I was like, well, why don't I just start like 3 different shows at the same time, like Love After Lockup, Grey's Anatomy, Below Deck, and just watch an episode here, an episode there. But I like to watch all the seasons all the way through, you know? I think that's part of my, like, hesitancy in starting, like, a long show like Grey's Anatomy. What is this? Motorcycle. I don't want a sickle. I just want to ride on my or pickle. I just want to ride on my motorcycle. So, and that, you know what? When I was coming back, it started to rain, and then it stopped. That chipmunk is, like, hiding out underneath there. He's just a little plant. He's just sitting there. I can see him right now. So cute. So anyway, I started this show called The Glass Dome last night. It's fantastic. If you're looking for something to binge watch this weekend, I'm telling you The Glass Dome. It's 6 episodes. It's a Swedish TV show, but it's in English. You can dub it, but you don't need to. Is he just doing rotations around the neighborhood or something? Shirley just keeps on running up and down the tree. Anyway, it is so good. It is about this woman. And she's now living in the United States. And she's like, so when she was probably like 10 years old, she was abducted. So it tells the whole story throughout the 6 episodes. That I just finished the 3rd episode, so I'm halfway through. I could have binge watched the whole thing last night, but I'm going to tell you right now, you're going to need your coffee, you're going to need your candles, because the whole thing takes place in snowy Sweden, okay? And so it's going to make you wish for, like, the winter days. Because I was, like, texting Nikki last night. I was like, oh, it's making me want Christmas so bad. So, I didn't even talk about dinner last night or anything yet. So, it's about this woman, and when she was, like, 10, you kind of find out, her story kind of unfolds over time through the show. So, she was, like, abducted when she was, like, 10, and she was kept in, like, this glass case, like, she calls it like a fish tank, where she couldn't see out. Like, she couldn't see out, but the guy could see in. And so she got out of it and ran away. She was like the one survivor, but she doesn't know who was keeping her captive. So now she's like an expert on child abduction. Well, she's adopted by this police commissioner and his wife. And so the wife dies. It's now flash forward. She's like 40, 35, 40, something like that. And so he calls her and he says that she's died. And so she comes home for the funeral. And while she's home, another mystery occurs that's very similar to her mystery. So she stays to solve it. But it's also her kind of like resolving her wounds. Ugh. I love these like Swedish, Norwegian, these bugs around me. I need to go inside and get that candle right now. Swedish, Norwegian, like Finnish shows, these mysteries are so fantastically done. I love them. I love them. And I mean, every one I watch are just so well done. And so, and this one is no different. I'm trying to think of the one I watched, the last one, where it was another small town. Do you guys remember the one I watched? It wasn't dark, but the town reminds me of this one. And she goes to this small town, and she gets transferred there. What was it? She gets transferred there. She's like, I just watched this not too long ago. I don't know where it took place. This one's definitely a Swedish show. Okay, the one I'm watching right now. Watch TV shows. Okay, what was this that I'm talking about? Let's go back in time and see. The Shelter, no, The Midnight Club of a Poly Family, School Spirits, No Hacks, Wicked, and Last of Us. The Eternaut, My Bodies. I mean, I'm back into April. Long Bright River. No, but it kind of had that feeling. Body in the Snow. No. Maybe I didn't write it down. Paradise, Station 11. I love Station 11 so much. Devil on the Family. An Update on Our Family. The Snow Girl. Was that February? February 20th. The Snow Girl. What was the show? Let's look it up. No, I like that one too. That was the one that took place in Spain. What am I thinking of? Do you guys know what I'm talking about? It's a show about this woman, and she goes to visit her sister, and it's like a ski town. And she's like lost her job. I feel like I just watched this. I must not have written it down. I don't know why. She's lost her job in another, like maybe it is Swedish, because she's like in Stockholm or something. What was this? I just watched this. And she like accused somebody of like something in the department. And so she's like, it's under investigation. So she's in there visiting her sister. What was that? Do you guys remember what I'm talking about? Did I not write it down? This is gonna drive me crazy. Okay, Hacks, no. The Last of Us, no. Live After Lockup, Survivor, Squid Games, Happy Face, Elsbeth, Ghost, Dark Winds, Eternaut, no. 9 Bodies in a Mexican War, not Matlock, no. I feel like I saw it after Adolescence, but maybe not. The Twister, Caught in the Storm. Where am I at on time? Okay. Snow Girl. Craters, Silo, the Head, Earth Abides, the Woods. What is the Breakthrough? I don't remember watching that. Oh, this is it. This is it. Yes, when a double homicide goes unsolved for 16 years, a detective teams up with a genealogist to catch the killer before it becomes a cold case. Isn't this it? Cast. I feel like this is it. Maybe not. I remember that one. Because he goes and works with that guy, and then the guy goes crazy. But what's the one about the woman? Does anybody know what show I'm talking about? About... Hold on a second. I'm going to look. I think it's Stockholm. Female... It's about an abduction. It's about it like a kid gets kidnapped and then a woman gets murdered in a park, if I'm remembering it correctly. Detective in... Why do I feel like it was Stockholm? Goes home. What's it? It's not gonna pull it up. I know it's not. The R Murders. Yes! Why do I not have this listed on my list? When did I read that? Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. Was it Stockholm? A Stockholm detective under investigation heads to a ski resort to unwind until a young girl's... When did I watch this? And why did I not write it down? Number of episodes, 5, and it's Swedish. It is... The camera stopped. It is fantastic. When did I watch the R Murders? Hold on a second. It says 2025, but I must have watched it in 2024. The R Murders? It's not pulling up anywhere on my list. Oh, I do have it on here. 2025 watch TV shows. Where is it on here? Oh, here it is. I watched it. How did I miss it? 212. The R Murders. So that's what this reminds me of. It is really, really good. Anyway, I started watching it last night. Long story short. I saw this meme yesterday that said, long story short, I need $38 million. Can you wire it to me by tomorrow? Something like that. Okay, so last night we went to dinner. We went with our friend. We had such a fantastic time. We went to this Greek restaurant in Carmel called Petos or something. P-E-T-O-S. I don't know how to pronounce that. It was really, really cute. I hadn't been to like a Greek restaurant in a long time. There's one downtown that Alex and I used to go to quite a bit, but I hadn't been to one in a long time. It was really great. It was a lot of food. I wasn't really prepared for it. So we got hummus to start. So I didn't really know the portions. The restaurant that we used to go to downtown, if you live in Indianapolis, does anybody remember? Alex couldn't remember, our friend couldn't remember. We used to go to this restaurant. It was in Fountain Square. I cannot remember this restaurant to save my life. It was there forever. Alex said it's not there anymore. It closed down. But anyway, the portions were pretty small. So like if you got a Greek salad, the Greek salad was like small. So a lot of Greek food is like heavily meaty too. So, but there are things I can have there. So anyway, we got a side of hummus. We got like starter appetizer hummus. It was $13, okay? The hummus was a bowl like this size, you guys, and like this deep. Hummus, okay? Then they gave us 2 huge things of pita that was split all apart, like thick pita, 2 things of it, with like garlic butter and all this kind of stuff on it. And then they gave us all these vegetables, like carrots and zucchini and all this kind of stuff and olives to dip in the hummus, all for $13. I was like, my salad, which I got a side salad, I don't even know how much it was. I got like the Greek side salad with olives. It was literally like a bowl, like this big. I literally took the whole thing home because by the time the hummus was done and I ate a little bit of salad, I was done. And then Alex got some kind of spaghetti pasta kind of thing. It was some traditional pasta they have that they recommended. And then our friend got some shrimp deal or something. She said it was really, really good. Both of theirs were very saucy. And I got a falafel sandwich and a pita. Oh my God, it was so good. And it had like this creamy, like cucumber dressing in it and tomatoes. We brought all this stuff home. So, because she didn't want any of it. And her husband at the last minute, he couldn't come. So they own a farm. They have like this big, huge working farm. So she also has like a big garden on her farm. Like just for her. And so whenever, like we haven't seen her forever, but the last time we saw her, I remember she brought us like, she cans a lot of stuff. And so she brought us cans. So last night she brought us like funny looking, she's like, I thought you guys were going to kick out of this. So she had like been saving like since like they made the date, like her funniest looking zucchinis. So she brought us these funny looking zucchinis, and then she brought us like these huge tomatoes. Remember I was saying I really wanted some fresh tomatoes. So she brought us these tomatoes and stuff. So that was really, really sweet. So we sat there for like 2 hours. We were there from like 7 till 9. It was really, really fun. We had a good time. I got so tired at the end. I looked over. I thought, I said to Alex, I said, and I could tell he was really getting tired too. But he's not, Alex is never the one that's going to leave somewhere first. And so I said, do you guys literally see how damp this t-shirt is getting for me just sitting out here? Did I ever look up the temperature? What did I say it was? 81 or something? I don't even remember. Did I look the temperature up? Oh, it says 80 and light rain. It says it feels like 86. It feels like 110, and I'm not even lying to you guys. Like, it is so hot out here right now. Thunderstorms likely around 3:30. A few storms, well, it's 3:16, so good thing that I'm getting my vlog done now. Oh, the battery just went to the halfway mark, so a few storms may be severe. What's the weather going to be like? I hope it doesn't rain for her tonight for her party. She's so excited about her party because she hasn't done it in a couple years. Hold on. She's been working in her garage all week long. She will not care. It is supposed to rain most of the night. Well, one of the reasons why I was getting the vlog done is because when she gets started with the party, like Alex is like, oh, it's gonna be really loud. So it will be loud because we back up to her, so I won't be able to film any videos inside. And to sit out here, I was like, no, and I want to stop over there and say hi, and I got a little gift for her and stuff like that. So we'll probably walk over there later, and not stay for long. But I just wanted to get all this stuff done first. But anyway, so we went to dinner last night, had a great time. We came home, and then we got home at I think we got home at 9:30, because we were on the way home, and Alex was like, I could tell he was kind of like getting antsy, because he was like, do you need to stop anywhere? And I was like, no, and he was like, okay. And I could tell he was kind of like happy that I didn't have to stop anywhere, and I usually don't ever have to anyway, but I'd gotten everything with Caroline, and I was like, oh, and he goes, what? And I go, Love Island started a half an hour. He goes, yeah. He goes, my friends are waiting for me to watch. I go, babe, we could have left earlier. I was ready to go an hour in. I am not a long dinner person. I'm just not. I don't love the long dinners. He can do 6-hour dinners with his girlfriends. I cannot do that. It was great seeing our friend. I love her. So she and her husband live on a farm. And, like this beautiful farm, like they got married on. Well, she was telling us last night that actually where they got married was her in-laws, like her mother and father-in-law. And so they live like down the street. So anyway, it's in Zionsville, Indiana, if you know that area. It's beautiful out there. So she was like, said something about her husband, it's hard for him to whatever. She's like, but he could if we eat on the farm, it'd be easy for him to just run and take a shower and whatever. And so we're also really good friends. But the couple that we went to Chicago with a couple years ago to see, it's so funny that she lives on a farm now, because we used to go out with her all the time downtown. We were talking last night about how much our lives have changed, and Alex is like, I love the slow life now and stuff like that. I was like, okay, do you though? He's like, I do, I love the slow life. And so anyway, we used to go out, all of us, a lot downtown. It just got so dark outside, you guys. I don't know if you can see. I don't know if it's going to show up on camera, but in the distance over there, it is so, I just looked. It is so dark. It is I love a good summer rainstorm, but I feel bad for Laura with her party coming. Do you see that? I'm going to have my Kindle out, and I'm going to be reading. Okay, so anyway, this other couple, we used to all we're really the other couple now, they have 2 kids. We went to Chicago with them a couple years ago to see Swedish House Mafia. They live right by us. They live probably 5 minutes from us. She's really good friends with them too. We used to there was a whole group of us that all used to hang out together, but there's not really that many of us left around here that haven't moved away or are divorced or hate each other. So she was like, I haven't seen them in a while either, because she's like, I don't get off the farm much. She's like, so why don't I do a dinner thing, and we'll do a farm dinner. And I was like, oh my God. And she was like, but you're a vegetarian. I was like, listen, I can do a salad. I can bring whatever you need me to bring. And I was like, I can bring some rolls. I can bring a salad for myself. And she's like, no, I'll make a salad. And she's like, I'll make some fresh made, like, you know, biscuits. And I was like, that's perfect for me. She's like, no, I'll make side dishes of vegetables. I'll make all kinds of stuff. She's so sweet. So we're going to go out there in August. Us, like, her and her husband and our friends that we went to Chicago with a couple years ago. And then Alex and I. And we're going to go out there and have a farm dinner outside. I'm so excited about it. I was like, can we like walk around the farm and see the animals and stuff? She's like, yeah. So the animals that they have on the farm, they do not have like, they don't like kill them and stuff like that. She's like, she couldn't agree to that. So, and like, that's not what their farm, they have like a grain farm. So anyway, so she was telling us all about that. And she's like, you'll love it. She's like, we don't have that many animals because that's not what we farm out here. She's like, but the animals that we have are older. She was like, because we like, you know, and whatever. And she was like, but we have like all kinds of butterflies out there because of the flowers and the gardens and all this kind of stuff. So I'm so excited. It's going to be so fun. She's like, yeah, I said, I just imagine you like sitting on the front porch. She's like, oh, I do sometimes. And she's like, I usually the back porch because they have like a wraparound porch. She's like, I sit on the back porch and I just look out at the fields and stuff like that. And I said, is it so peaceful? This is how she and I, like, I forgot that we were so alike. And she goes, I start thinking about all the serial killer true crime shows I've watched. I was like, that is why I could not live out there. But we had such a great time with her. So anyway, we got back. So I wanted to talk to Tanya and I wanted to talk to Nikki. And so Alex went upstairs right away. He like upstairs, turned on the fan, turned on the TV. He was texting his girlfriends about Love Island. He's now watching, did I tell you, 3 Love Islands? He's obsessed. Okay. Which makes me happy. He's so passionate about it. He's just, it's something fun for him, you know? You should never be embarrassed of what makes you happy and what makes you fun. No matter what. If it's a certain kind of music, collecting stickers. Did y'all see, I posted this to my Instagram last night, that those smelly stickers that we used to collect as kids, they're going out of business at the end of the year. I got half of those in my basement right now. Somewhere down there. But whatever you're passionate about, whether it's roller skating, I mean, I love sometimes when you, like when roller skating started getting trendy again a couple years ago, do you know? And then, like, people would have made fun of that for years. But now it's like, people that can roller skate, they're like, hey, look at me. I wish I could roller skate like that, you know? Whatever floats your boat, whatever makes you happy, whatever you are passionate about, whether that's Love Island or Love After Lockup, don't be embarrassed about it. Own it, you know? I think I spent so much of my youth feeling like what I had to do had to kind of fit in or be cool. And when I figured out that whether, like today, you know, I'm trying to think of a band that's like not real hip. Like, well, when I was growing up, it was like The Cure or The Smiths. Whether I was listening to The Cure or The Smiths or whether I was listening to Taylor Swift, which is, you know, trendy and popular today. I mean, both of those say things about me, and I just love both of their music. You shouldn't care. You should just love what you love. Life is too short to give a shit what anybody else has to say. Watch the shows you want to watch. So anyway, I put on my comfy pajamas. I came out here. I was like taking a shower and stuff before we left. And I called Tanya. Tanya and I ended up talking on the phone. I wanted to take a nap, okay? Tanya and I ended up talking on the phone for like an hour and 15 minutes. Because I got off the phone with her and I was like, oh my God, I called Nikki because Nikki's going to go to bed soon. Because she's been going to bed early. But then she told me she was going to stay up late. So I called Nikki and we talked for a little bit. And I said, are you going to be up? She's like, yeah. So I said, okay, I'm going to lay down for an hour. Well, I went upstairs to lay down at like 11, and I set my alarm for like 12:20, and I could not sleep. Set up the party. I could not sleep. So I finally just got up. I was like, forget it, I'm just gonna get up. Oh, it's the mail guy. I love him, he is so nice. What's up? How are you?
Okay, how you doing?
Good.
Have a good weekend.
Hey, you too. Missed the rain. He kept on like slowing down like he couldn't hear me, but he was like, what, what's he say? What was I gonna say? So I tried to lay down, but I couldn't. And then I never, like, I sleep on my, so one of the things I've been doing lately, I woke up today like this, is I sleep like this. I sleep on my stomach with my forehead on the pillow and then my arms like this. And when I wake up, my arms from here to here are totally asleep, okay? Don't ask me why. But anyway, I either sleep like facing Alex. So if you're looking at the bed, I'm on the right-hand side, he's on the left-hand side. Whether we're in a hotel room or bed, that's always how we sleep. So I either sleep on my back, facing Alex, or on my stomach. I never usually face like the wall or the fan, hardly ever. Sometimes like if I'm doing rotations, but not for long. So last night I was laying there, I was like, I cannot sleep, and my phone goes off. Well, my phone's always on silent, but it lit up, and it was Nikki. And so I was like, F it. I'm just gonna get up. So I gave Nikki a hard time, and I was like, you woke me up. Why are you trying to wake me up? So anyway, we were texting for a while. I watched another episode of Love After Lockup, then that's when I watched The Glass Dome. It was a great night last night. And today, she's got our party, and then I'm just planning on reading. We've got so many shows to catch up on. That's probably what we'll do today. He has no plans tonight, so we're just going to sit around here and eat leftover falafel and vegetables. And she gave us all these onions, and now our whole kitchen smells like onions. So, but anyway, it's been such a good weekend. It's been such a nice weekend. I hope you guys are having a nice weekend. It's been such a relaxing weekend. I might film some videos tomorrow, but I don't think I probably will. You know, I was thinking about this. It's like, I filmed so many videos this week. I mean, including my vlogs. I think I filmed like 22 videos this week. That's a lot of videos. And I was like, you know, coming back from vacation, like next week I'll try to film more consistently on my channels, but I actually filmed pretty consistently across the board on all my channels. Like I did like 2 or 3 booktube videos, 2 or 3 Peterisms videos, couple Peter does stuff videos, couple Peter watches TV videos, couple drama videos. Like I was pretty vlog every day. I was pretty consistent. So I think I'm just gonna take this weekend and just kind of read and watch shows and just relax. And it's been kind of nice. Just kind of like, I might go if it doesn't. You know what I might do is, because I'm so hot, I might go render this vlog. And then I'm like so worried it's gonna die any second now because the battery's been at the halfway mark for a while. I might go render it, and as it's rendering, I might go jump up in the pool really quick. So I might go do that and cool down, and put on my comfy pajamas. See if Alex wants to watch RuPaul's Drag Race. I kind of like Saturdays and the weekends. I love Sundays, but Saturdays and the weekend are kind of fun because they're kind of like low key and laid back. You know what I mean? Oh, here comes my favorite neighbors. What you got in your purse? How are you?
Good.
It's humid as hell, isn't it? Very.
Not too hot.
This morning
Yeah?
had a game thingy over it. It looked like the moon was enveloped in humidity.
Oh, the moon did? Did you see the super powerful moon 2 days ago?
The what?
It was some super powerful, like the buck moon or something like that. You were supposed to be out and say everything you were going to let go to it. The moon, the full moon 2 days ago. You were supposed to go up and look at it and say everything you were going to let go of the world. It was supposed to be a powerful moon.
Okay.
I was out here doing all kinds of witchcraft to it.
It was a good moon, but it was fuzzy. It looked fuzzy.
It's because it is really humid today. I mean, I've been just sitting here and I'm like sweating bullets. You got a sweater set on. Enjoy your walk.
I freeze easily.
She freezes easily. She's walking in. She's got a t-shirt on, but like a little short sleeve sweater on top of it. Don't be giving him a hard time. Now they're talking to the mail guy. Oh, the battery is flashing, so I gotta get off here. Okay. I hope you guys are having a magically amazing Saturday. As you can see, I already am. I'm gonna go up to the pool. I'm gonna take a shower, put on comfy pajamas, watch some shows, and read. Let me know what you guys are doing this weekend. I hope you guys are having a magically amazing Saturday. If nobody else has told you this today, I love you guys, and of course, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Love ya. Happy birthday, Lena, and everybody else, and happy Saturday. I love you. Bye. Love ya.